Alright, so in this lesson we will solve quadratic equations. Solve quadratic equations again using factoring, but this time we will use the split term method. The split term method. Alright, so we have this 3x squared plus 10x plus 11 equals 3. In the previous lesson, we always made it equal 0. It was like equal 0, equal 0, equal 0, right? So this does not equal 0. So all we have to do is make it equal 0. Minus 3, you get 3x squared plus 10x, and then we get plus 8 equals 0. We need this to be 0. Now we go ahead and we factor as usual using the split term method. So 3 times 8 is 24. Remember, we want factors of 24 that combine to 10. So I can't use 1 in 24. I can't use, well, because that gives me 25, right? And I can't use 2 in 12. Because that gives me 14. What about 3 and 8? No. Because that gives me 11. 4 and 6. Oh, 4 and 6 works, right? So I'm going to write this as 3x squared plus 4x plus 6x. Oh, I forgot to show you y equals 10, right? Okay, and then we bring down that. We get plus 8. Now I need to figure out what I can factor out of a 3 and a 4. There's nothing, so I'm just going to keep it at 1. So just 1x times 3x. 1x times 3x is 3x squared. 1x times what is 4x? 1x times 4. And then we're going to copy this over. As 3x plus 4. And then what times 3x plus 4 gives me 6x plus 8? 2. And it needs to be a positive. And then I'm going to take this expression here and rewrite it. So I end up with, I'm going to go up here. Oh, I forgot some important things actually before I finish that. I forgot the equals 0. And I forgot equals 0 here. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite this as x plus 2 times 3x plus 4 equals 0. Equals 0. Now remember, I need to figure out what x needs to be to make this 0, to make the equation equal to 0, make the left side equal to 0. So I'm going to do an x plus 2 equals 0 here. So I get x equals negative 2. And then I'm going to do a 3x plus 4 equals 0. Subtract a 4. I get 3x equals negative 4. And so x equals, I'm going to skip this over actually. X equals negative 4 over 3. Also, if you want to put it in decimal form, negative 1.33 repeating. I can do that a tiny bit better. Oops. And I'm going to rewrite it as x equals negative 2 and negative 4 over 3. Remember, these aren't parentheses. Otherwise, that would be like x comma y. This is just listing the x's because there's more than one. All right, proof. So it wants me to offer proof for one of the solutions. So I guess I'm going to use the negative 2. Remember, both of these work. I'm just going to use one, though. So I guess I'll put x. Oh, I got to use the original one. Remember, I only use this one to help me with the original. So I'm going to use that one in green then. 3x squared plus 10x plus 11 equals 3. And for my x, I will substitute in negative 2. So I end up with 3 times negative 2 to the second power plus 10 times negative 2 plus 11 equals 3. Negative 2 times negative, remember exponents first, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. May as well just do this, right? We'll wait. Plus 10 times negative 2 plus 11 equals 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Positive 10 times negative 2 is negative 20. 12 minus 20 is negative 8. I can write that a tiny bit better. And negative 8 plus 11. Oh, I can't even write this. Equals 3. Negative 8 plus 11 is 3. Oops. So, this negative 2 made this equation true. Now, remember, we can use the negative 4 over 3, but this said prove for one of our solutions. In the practice, it might say one solution, some say two solutions, like it just depends on which problem you're on.